I remember your audition a couple of years ago. You've grown. You've definitely grown with your other teachers vocally, which is good. So one of the things you have people talk to you about the soft palate and like the kind of the yawning a little bit. I want you to try this again, and I want you to try to imagine that you're yawning while you're singing and open up the soft palate as if you're go for me. Ooh, just do that kind of sigh, yawn sigh, I call it. With me. That's right. Do that while you're singing. Okay. Try it again on. Feel the resonance up here two more. Good. Use your diaphragm more. In your part of what I think is a good practice regimen is to do scales and arpeggios, because those are the building blocks of everything that you sing. Every phrase that you sing is either going to ascend or descend by step or by leap. And those the arpeggios or the scales, they train you physically for that, which is why it's important to get that in your system. Then it becomes easier to sing repertoire, right? So, those are just 5 notes. Let's do. That's a full scale up and down the octave. Okay, good. Could you give a little bit more sound at the beginning, a little bit more breath support, and then crescendo as you get higher? Okay.
You stopped.
I did. I was trying to see if you could do it on your own.
I usually could.
All right, try it again. It's okay. Before you start, like you choose, don't just like kind of enter on a note, like make sure to take a big breath, and then you'll have a better likelihood of succeeding through the phrase that you sing, Okay, now I want to just do that's the arpeggio, and careful with the pitches, make sure that they're clean. Specific on every note. Like, don't just do you hear when you a little. Okay, try it again. And go to O. Use your lips to create more of an actual around O, like an O with your lip. O. Use your lips because they're kind of like this. But if you actually create the O, then you might get a better O sound, right? Try it again. Even more. Good. if you create the shape, this is a big thing that I teach, Caleb. If you create the shape of the vowel before you phonate, if you create the space, then you're gonna be prepared, and it's gonna sound better than if you're kind of moving the vowels around. That's called what I call lining up the vowels, so that the vowels are always kind of clear. Does that make sense? So every lesson, I want to start with scales and arpeggios like this, okay? And also there are different vowels too, like E, A, E, A, O, U. Are you videoing this too? So you're looking, okay.
Yeah, because then I could see if I...
That's right. That's absolutely right. That's good. So O, if O is like is a darker vowel, a brighter vowel is E, right? So try for me. E.
It's also the hardest one.
It is the hardest one. That's right. Try it again. Try it on E rather. Now it's hard because it gets very pressed. So think down and tall. Like, can you take your lips and kind of give your jaw a massage? Yeah. Now while you're doing that, go. Yeah, loosen it up a little bit. Yeah, you're gonna get more sound out that way. Good. Now put your hands down. So the idea is that when you put your hands down, then you don't get tight again. It's just an exercise to kind of loosen up, right? Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like your jaw is tense when you sing? It's
a little bit sometimes.
It's not a leading question. I'm actually just curious if you think that it's tight or not.
A little bit, I guess.
A little bit. So one of the things, like the jaw should just kind of like hang loose, like it's not like, clenched. Kayla, I prepared a document here about the breath, and I want you to just read this at home. Okay, and this is about your diaphragmatic support. Do you have teachers talk to you about the diaphragm?
Sure.
So the thing is, I want you to, over the course of the semester, results are never going to come immediately. But I want you to get used to breathing in with your diaphragm expanding and then contracting as opposed to lifting from your shoulders. And then using the support from your diaphragm to give a very natural tone so that there's like support. One of the things that I like the analogy is that of a swan on a lake. Have you heard of this analogy? Like a swan is gliding along and it looks like they're very placid and calm, but underneath they're pedaling like this. And that's your breath underneath this, but here it's very, very calm and relaxed. Does that make sense? Those are the things this is just like the beginning. Then we'll talk about your resonance and all those things. So I like to select some pieces. I like to start with 3 pieces, so we always have something to work on. I think we should...
new ones? Or?
Yeah, new ones.
Okay.
Yeah, like new ones, that's right. So we have this, you did Carta Mio Ben, right? So have you ever looked at this 24 Italian songs and arias?
Never seen that.
Let me ask you, is there any piece that you want to study before I just assign you things? Like is there any music, songs or arias?
I'm good with anything that...
So you're open to whatever okay, all right, I appreciate that.
I'm
That's
open
good.
to options.
Yeah. So I think that Carta Mio Ben. Have you ever heard of O del mio dolce ardor by Gluck?
I think so.
I'm thinking that might be good to work on your breath support. O del mio dolce ardor. Let me see if it's in this book here. Oh, there's also Se tu mami. 53. Now, I feel like this might be too hard. So this one, Say to Mommy, is by Pergolesi. Maybe I want to give you. I don't want to do one that's too long. How about Se ben crudele? Se ben. Se ben crudele mi fai languir, sempre fedele, sempre fedele. Can we listen to it? Can we listen to a recording of it? If you want to get a sense of it,
Sure.
see if you like it or not. I mean, I want you to enjoy the music that you're working on.
course.
You know. It's good on the first day just to kind of map out, you know, make a plan. Se ben crute. What do you think so far?
Yeah, I like that.
You don't care. It's like whatever I give you, you're fine with.
That's a good one.
Huh?
It's a good option.
Yeah. Another option could be a Monteverdi piece, Lasciatemi morire. Let's listen to this. Do you like pieces that are fast or slow?
I guess more like, honestly, not like particularly fast. Well, it depends. I guess more like on a moderate tempo.
Yeah. This is a very tragic piece. She's saying, "Leave me to die."
Yeah.
your high register there. And that's it. This is a shorter one. Maybe we start with this. Monteverdi.
Okay.
Do you mind? Could we try that? Could we, if I gave the music to you this week, could you learn it or start working on it?
I could try.
Okay. So let's just say that'll be. It's 1 page long. It's not that bad. I know the Italian one will be a little bit trickier because we have to work on the language. But Monteverdi was a great opera composer. He wrote from in the early 1600s. So why don't we call that? We'll try that for your foreign language piece.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's great. I think we should do then. You know what I want to do? This piece in here. I get a kick out of you. I want to do a Cole Porter piece with you. Did you have it here?
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
I get a kick out of you. This one.
Okay.
Have you sung this one before?
A little bit.
You want to try it with me?
I guess we could try it.
Let's try it. I have the music here.
Oh, so I guess I'll
Huh?
put this in here.
Okay. So I have a question for you. If I were to make a PDF of this piece and I emailed it to you, could you print it out?
Probably.
I was hoping I could just copy it right now.
Okay,
Maybe when we're
that
done.
also works.
I know, but maybe we could. Maybe we can. I'm not sure. Let's go in there in just a minute, and we can start with that. I get no kick. So this one is. I get a kick out of you. 82. All right. Practically everything, and
Got it.
let's put this down.
Oh yeah, it could be
Like this,
like that.
yeah. Okay, and let's just hold it like this. Don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just don't. You know what? Can you just put this on the piano like this and forget this?
Yeah.
Stand for a minute, please. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. From My Story is 3 and My Story. Sent you a practice file of the piece, like with the accompaniment, would that help? Would you use it to practice? Yeah. Okay. Maybe let's start with these two pieces. Monteverdi, Lasciatemi morire, and I get a kick out of you.
Sure.
So opposite. They're just so in common, you know. Okay, so
yeah.
Can we it's 11:15 now. Can we just make a copy of this piece?
Sure.
And the thing is, if this key is too high, we can lower it. There are lower keys, you know. So I want to find the key that works for you. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay.